Hey everyone, welcome into the Marvelous Marvel Discussion Arena. I'm your host, Expat, along with my co-hosts, Burley and Carl. We're going to be talking about episode 4 of She-Hulk. Is this not real magic? So we're going to be talking about that in this episode, and just want to, of course, as we usually do here, we talk spoilers in these episodes. So this is your spoiler warning. If you have not watched the episode on Disney Plus, please go and check it out before coming back and enjoying our video here, because there's going to be lots of spoilers pertaining to, of course, She-Hulk episode 4. So let's jump right into it, guys. What were your favorite parts of the episode? Obviously, we get another case, and Wong is back again. And of course, he's angry because this other guy is stealing his art of magic, in a sense. So you see this guy on stage, and there's like a half-filled room sitting there watching him perform these magic tricks and all. And then he starts to pull off some of Wong's magic tricks. I don't know. What did you guys think of this part? Carl, go ahead, man. Yeah. So.
I like the idea that they explain, later on that like he actually was a student at Carmitage.
Yeah.
So it is fun, like, because they established that in the first Doctor Strange that like some people leave and then that's it.
Yeah.
They're out in the world. So like it's cool. It's a good callback. Like that's another example of that. And he's just like doing some crappy magic, and he's got the sling ring, and he's trying to make the portals.
Yeah. No. What was her name again? I forget. Devin. Madison. That's right. Madison. Yeah, Madison
with the Y and two
N's.
And
the
Y is not where you think it is.
Yeah. God. Yeah. And she's like completely spoiling The Sopranos for Wong. It's like when she gets to Wong's place. Yeah.
Oh, because he's just sitting there watching it, and you get I did not expect to hear that theme in the show. I was like, oh, sweet, because I love that theme. But my one major complaint I have is with this Donnie Blaze having the sling ring. I understand he would, he was a magician and he left. I can't see Wong just letting him leave and have the sling ring.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
That I can't buy. Like I don't know if that's a thing with you guys.
I don't know. Maybe because maybe he stole it and Wong didn't know. I don't know. So
yeah, I mean, I didn't really think about it that way. You're right. Like he probably wouldn't if he knew, for sure.
Yeah. And then, of course, we get the courtroom scene. Obviously, this whole series is, focusing on, Jan Walters as, of course, the attorney at law. Obviously, of course, at the law firm she works at, she has to, play the role of She-Hulk. But she's, of course, defending Wong in his case, and they want kind of like a cease and desist order to be created so that this magician cannot, perform these magic tricks. And of course, Wong is trying to explain that, this type of magic is a very, very dangerous thing, and it shouldn't be performed only by special people like himself. I don't know. What you guys think of the courtroom scene? Yeah. Guys, go ahead. Burley, Carl, whoever we want.
Yeah. Sure, I'll go. The courtroom starts out fine, generic, and then she's trying to trying to get an injunction to have him stop, at least, and then like she pulls in Madison, has Wong pull in Madison with his sling ring to get there, and her testimony was funny. She was the highlight to this episode for me. I really did like the Madison character. That's how you do the humor in this show, I think, right?
They have her spell her name out just like
again.
She made the comment earlier, and then they make her spell it. She's like, okay,
And then as she's leaving, more Sopranos spoilers for Wong.
For Wongers.
They're for Wongers.
So okay, this courtroom thing. I think we might be at a point where it's similar with Star Trek Strange New Worlds, right? Where we got to some episodes where I think like maybe they struggled a little with like getting everything right in this episode. Because I like the idea. I think it's a good idea, right? This magic guy, and he's Wong is like, it's dangerous. He's to sue him, cease and desist, whatever. Like, it's fine. I don't think it's like a strong, thing, because it doesn't quite make a ton of sense. Like coming from the previous episode where Wong is like trying to get out of legal trouble because he just admitted to, breaking someone out of prison, and then all of a sudden he's like sitting for a judge. It's a little weird. And I think the comedy in this episode, like, maybe needs to be punched up a little bit more. Like, didn't all quite work that well, but like, there's some beats that are really good. Like the stuff with Madison, like, sort of really worked. So,
yeah. What did you guys think of the angle of the dating and like the of course the dating app and everything, and she having to make her profile, and then of course, as she puts She-Hulk in there, then boom, 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 she starts getting all of these, requests and stuff like that, and then she goes out, and I guess the guy in the image here for all of you video viewers, of course, here on YouTube, and I think he was like a doctor or something, some type of doctor. I forget exactly what
pediatrics.
Yeah, pediatrics maybe. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean,
I think Burley wanted to say something.
Go for it, Burley. Yeah, Burley has a little rant on this one. Yeah.
Yeah, the online dating, because I don't know if any of you guys have done that. Online
Not
dating.
This version.
No,
I predate this version of it.
See, I've done.
For me, no.
I've done both. I've done the swiping and then just normal look on a profile message and stuff, like be like, hey, and that. But like, oh my god, this was just written so badly, because it's like, oh, she won't get any matches if she's playing regular her. No, she will, because I've known women on the dating apps and on these like Tinder and all that, and they get a million of these, like, just message, and it's like, oh no, you just swipe a million times on all these people, and you'll just get a bunch of the matches, and you'll filter that way. No, women will have a lot of men come to them regularly. She didn't need to go to the She-Hulk, but you have to have that for the comedy and the story of this. It's like, why?
Well, you see, but I think for me, like, I didn't take it as that, like, seriously. So I thought it was really funny. I like, as soon as she puts She-Hulk in, I like the idea that she's like, I'm not proud of this, but I'm gonna do this. And she puts the She-Hulk thing, and then all of a sudden she gets all these matches. I mean, obviously you're right. Like, she's an attractive woman normally, so yes, she would get matches. That's true. But it's just for comedic effect. I think I thought that worked, and I liked the whole dating aspect. And I don't know if you have another image, or if I should just get into what I want to say.
Go for it.
With the dating thing, this was my favorite part of the episode, because as it goes into like, oh, Wong has to deal with like this magic guy, like opening a portal and all these demons coming out, and she's on this date, she's ignoring his calls, and then he just makes a portal into her room. Right. She's like about to hook up with this guy, and she's like, oh, what the hell, really? Like, now?
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, hold on, I'll be back. And she just jumps into the portal, fights off these demons, and then the stinger at the end, coming back to that scene of like her just dropping down on the guy, and he's like, what's that in your hair? And she's like, oh, it's just demon.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm out of here. Yeah.
Well, that was then the next morning. I also like that. I thought that was, I mean, it makes sense, but like, it's interesting. Like, next morning, she's just herself, and he's like, oh, wait, who are you? Like, what? I mean, me, I wouldn't be like, what? I'd be like, that's awesome. But, they're just doing a thing. Like, this guy obviously has like a weird fetish or something,
How did you guys feel about the action scenes here with She-Hulk and Wong taking out all the demons and throwing them back out into another dimension and stuff? I thought that was pretty cool. And of course they start growing, and I mean they get really large, and then obviously that's what gets the other magician to agree to the cease and desist finally. I thought that was pretty cool. So
It was fun.
yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the ending. Obviously, we find out that, of course, Titania has been freed, and she serves a lawsuit to, of course, Jen, uh, basically saying that she's she had trademarked the name She-Hulk, and so she's suing Jen for that. What did you guys think of that part?
Mm-hmm.
That was funny, and that was a nice little thing. Like, I do like the thing because it's always a legal thing, and the guy comes up to her door and acting another way. She's like, "I'm a lawyer. I know you're a process server. Okay, good. This doesn't make this awkward. Here you go. You're getting sued.
Yeah,
You've been served."
Yeah.
No, I mean, I wanted them to bring that character back just because I thought it was weird that we didn't get any explanation. So now we're getting it back. That's good.
Yeah. So I mean, we've talked about this in previous weeks. When do we get Charlie Cox? When do we get Daredevil? I'm thinking maybe now she will maybe go to him because, of course, Charlie Cox's character Matt Murdock is a defense lawyer, so maybe he will defend her in this case. But I
think he will come to her. Actually,
yeah, but I'm just wondering because she's in Los Angeles and he's in New York. He's in Hell's Kitchen, so I mean, there's got to be some middle ground or something. Where do they meet? So
we don't really know, right?
Yeah,
Burley may have been right on this. He said episode 5 was going to be the one.
Yeah, so it's
you
coming.
guys were thinking it was this one, so
yeah. Well,
I was wrong because there's actually a good amount of stuff that we still haven't seen now from the trailers, and then they put out another trailer which I refuse to watch. At this point, I don't need to know more. I just want to watch. I want to be surprised.
Right. So yeah, let us know in the comments. When do you think we're going to get Charlie Cox? Will we get him as Matt Murdock and Daredevil from episode 5? Let us know in the comments. We'd really love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video of episode 4, Is This Not Real Magic? And our reactions to the episode, please hit that like and subscribe and the notification bell for future episodes of the Marvelous Marvel Discussion Arena, as well as all of our other content here on the Arena Productions. We'd really appreciate it. And we thank you all for your support for watching our videos. Thank you so much. So this has been our reactions video, of course, to She-Hulk episode 4. So we'll be back next week with our, of course, reactions to episode 5. So I've been your host, Expat, along with my co-hosts, Burley and Carl. We hope to catch you in the next one. So take care, everyone. Peace out.
Hail Hydra.